From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for May 23rd, 2018. Today we're taking a look at the USDCAD, the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar for today's trade analysis. If you were in the live trade room yesterday, you'll know that we took a buy at 1.2765. You can see the trade going down there at the bottom of my chart, currently sitting about 145 pips or so on the trade. It's been a very nice trade. Hopefully you were able to take advantage of that if you were in the live trade room yesterday. If not, we'll look for some other opportunities. Anyway, looking at this daily time frame, look at the black boxes I have on the chart. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black boxes here on the chart. What's important about them is the resistance that we've seen at this blue shaded area between 128.90 and 129.20. You could probably average that at 129. We've seen resistance around that area for quite a long time, going all the way back into October of 2017. Resistance, pullback, resistance, pullback, resistance, downtrend. Then we turn back into an uptrend along the green trend line. Some congestion resistance around the blue zone here. We did see one instance here where it pushed into, for about 4 days, in the blue circle, into the pink zone, pulled back, broke above the blue zone, all the way to the yellow zone, back under the blue zone. Now resistance again under the blue zone. New downtrend, blue trend line. Started rising again. Look at this. Several days finding resistance under the blue zone. One test of the pink zone where the black circle is, and been sitting underneath there ever since. So quite a significant area highlighted in the blue zone between 128.90 and 1.2920. That's what I'm trying to get you to see, is that significance. So we look for one of two outcomes here. If the US dollar continues to improve as it has, we saw oil fall off a little bit yesterday. If all of that continues, we potentially see the breakout of 129.20, the top of that blue zone, and a push at least towards the pink zone, 129.65, 129.95. And of course, if it's more aggressive, even back into the 1.3000s, the yellow shaded area, just like what you see back here, top of the blue trend line. So that's the upside. If it continues to move in current direction, a break through the blue zone sends it to the pink or the yellow zone. If the US dollar pulls back, or oil suddenly takes a sudden rise higher, we do have crude oil inventories later today in FOMC meeting minutes, but if oil suddenly starts to move higher, or if something causes the Canadian dollar to appreciate, US dollar to depreciate, we'll look at this fall once again back off of that same resistance, the blue shaded area. So very interesting, the history of this level. Let's zoom it in a little bit on the current time, and we can again see this area here, how significant it's been. We studied yesterday this volatility we've seen here on this currency pair. Really, I could put another trend line right about right here, and you can see the fall, the rise, fall, rise, fall, rise. So this is what we were banking on yesterday, the continued support at the green shaded area when we took our buy right at the top of the green zone, 127.65. We banked on that, and it paid out in our favor. Now protecting profit as it goes into the low 129s. So again, two potential outcomes every time it reaches one of these colored shaded areas, and the blue zone is no different. One is that it continues the direction, breaks through, and goes higher. It hasn't done that yet, so we can't assume it will do that. Secondary is that it could bounce off and go back down. We've seen it do that, so we have to assume there's a potential for that, even though it's strongly bullish right now. 4-hour time frame. So as we get down here, we can see that same information. It just gives us a little bit of a zoomed in view. Take a look back here. This is interesting here, where this area, and I'll put a circle there so we can really see it. Let's just take this one here and pull it down here, right here. So you see this wick that sits up right here. This implies an infusion of sell orders. It came up into the blue zone, the market found resistance, and there was a sudden infusion of sell orders, leaving that strong wick at the top. That's the kind of price action that we're going to look for if this is going to turn around and go back down. We look for a small body or a bearish body with a long wick on the top. We don't have that right now. We could be looking for a bearish engulfing candle. If we get a strong red candle next to the blue candle that we have right now, that could be information that tells us we're looking for a reversal. We don't have anything like that right now. So that's what we're looking for. Information for reversal, protecting profit, but watching for information of reversal, which we don't have. Or second, we look for the break above. We would look for a candle to get above the blue shaded area. And if it does that, all that does is increase our confidence in the continuation towards the next level of resistance, which is first the pink zone or higher to the yellow zone at the top of the chart. So keeping an eye on this blue zone, reversal or breakout for the USCAD today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.